homework, and we're going to continue with the last part of the unit. First, I'm going to remind you that there are several types of chemical reactions, but we're going to focus on the synthesis, which is aimed at obtaining or manufacturing a substance. And this is the one that we mainly use in the chemical industry, because the objective of this industry is to create new substances, or substances that are not new but they are necessary for society. And here we can distinguish, or we're going to name three important industries: pharmaceuticals, petrochemicals, and in general other industries. But what's about pharmaceuticals? Now with coronavirus and everything, it's very important, as you know, and what they do is they are developing new drugs, and drugs as a word for not drugs to, you know, recreative drugs, but medicaments. So it's an important industry and very necessary, especially these days. Then we have petrochemicals, and these are used as a source of fuel, like petrol and diesel, the ones we need for our cars and means of transportation in general. But we can also use oil to do other stuff, and like manufacturing plastics or synthetic fibers, as the ones you use in your clothes, which are not cotton. You know, when you say cotton is produced in plants, like naturally, but the other fibers are artificial, and yeah, so they are made out of oil in the end, with chemical processes, of course. And then we have other industries that are also important, like the one that produces the fertilizers for our plants and crops and so on, or food additives, etc. And normally we say, we have a thing like, when something is natural is very good, and when something is artificial is bad, but it's not true, not really true. One second, because I don't know what the problem is. So whether a product is natural or artificial may have nothing to do with whether it benefits society and the environment, or if they are better, sorry. If they are better or less harmful to health. Because again, we think that something that is natural is better and something that is artificial is bad. But for example, when we taste vanilla in ice creams, the flavor of vanilla is artificial, because it's really, really hard and costly, it's very expensive to obtain it naturally. So we really do it artificially, and you eat it all the time. So, and it's really not bad for your health, because the molecule is exactly the same as the natural one. And so, I mean, if you have water like from the river and you have water produced in a lab, those are exactly the same, but one is artificial and the other one is natural, but you can find a difference. Also, for example, plastic bags are a problem for the environment, as you know, so we should use less bags. But there are now some bags that are not plastic, but they are made out of other stuff, like potato, and they can decompose, and then they are not so harmful for the environment. So not everything that is artificial is bad. Like these potato bags are good, because they are the ones we use for the organic waste and so on. So this is the first part, and now you can see it's really, really a short explanation, because now you need to work more in the exercises. So remember, because the class is shorter, I would use the normal class for you to do the exercises and give you positives and so on, but now I'm going to give you this homework, okay, this homework for Thursday. I think it's enough. And then, but I'm going to continue to make a longer video with the final part. And this is only how chemistry improves our quality of life. And we have something called environmental chemistry. This deals primarily with identifying the type and amount of pollutants in the environment, and it investigates the ways to clean the environment using chemical reactions, and yeah. And also we have sustainable chemistry, and as it says here, it deals with the design of environmental friendly products, like the potato bags, for example, and with the replacements of processes that emitted pollutants by other with less waste products, or which transform waste products into appropriate substances for other uses. So either is this chemistry is creating environmental friendly products, or trying to decrease the chemistry that pollutes, the more doing other processes, or transforming the products that are very polluting for something less, like using the final products and having them undergo some other chemical reaction to create something that is less harmful. And this is all, that's the unit, and this will be the homework, but I'm going to send this for next Monday. So you have the test and the homework for this week, and I hope you have a nice week, and I will see you all on Monday at 11:30. Have a nice week, and I'm always available in Google Classroom or via email if you need to ask me something. But if it's doubts about theory, or if you don't understand anything, I prefer you make them public, either in Google Classroom, or the day we have the video call, because then other people may have the same doubt as you do, and we can all solve it, and it's better when more people asks questions, because I think it's I don't know, you learn more. So yeah, have a nice week, as I said, and I'm always available, so see you on Monday otherwise.